comes the King. The King leads the Maroons onto Lang Park. And the crowd rises to the occasion. A very solemn look on Lewis's face, and Lindner following him.
Wally Lewis.
And Wally Lewis, he gets all the publicity. He gets an enormous amount of pressure put on himself by the Queensland supporters. Here comes the New South Wales team.
Benny Elias leads the Blues on. A mixed reception, but I must say there are more New South Wales fans here than I've seen for a long time as the Blues make their way onto Lang Park.
David Manson gets us underway. Lock yourself into your seat. This is going to be a tough one tonight for both sides. Willie Kahn, debut night, gets his first touch in representative football. Stewart. Maguire was standing very flat. Knocked down by Lewis. It'll come back. Manson's already called it back.
Well, the crowd are roaring, but Mr. Manson's seen a knock on there, and he's brought the play back about 30 metres, and he's even being booed by his own crowd. There was a slack pass here on the replay. Now, that didn't come off a hand. That came off the shoulder of Wally Lewis, so conceivably the referee might have been just a little touch hasty with that decision.
Walters, there was a gap there for him. They can't go to sleep with somebody like that. The ball was stolen, said Manson.
Well, again, we'll have to see this very clearly on the Air New Zealand replay. Benny Elias stole the ball from his hands, no question about it.
Now Belcher strikes it, and the Maroons have the early lead. 2-0 over New South Wales. Here's Roberts. Can he offload? Yes, he can. Elias was there for it. It's come back for Stewart. Stewart ducking under one, 10 metres short of the line. Great opportunity for New South Wales. Line side, getting closer, 3 metres away. Gillespie plays it. From dummy half goes Lazarus, he's in to score. They made it look so easy. The Queenslanders caught napping, and Glenn Lazarus was able to capitalise.
Well, I've got to say that's a soft try, an extremely soft try that Lazarus has been allowed to score. I don't think he had to even do terribly much work for it. Look, there it is, just the United Air New Zealand replay just shows it. Let's see it at another angle. He just picks the ball up, throws a little dummy. It wasn't even a real good dummy. And
looks good for me. Beautiful kick from Wishart.
They moved up on both sides of the ruck. Last tackle. Langer. Angle for touch. Is it good enough? Eddinghausen gets it on the second bounce. He gets away from two. And Karen Walters. 4 and 5. Taken by Bella. What a run.
Now here's Bacco. Bacco beat the first tackle. Walters straight up the middle. Lost the football again, but a very dangerous break from him. He's done that twice already. Here's Eddinghausen bringing it back brilliantly. Langer again with the feed, 35 out from the Blues line. Here's Lewis. Lewis, a little dummy. The King runs and look for Jackson. Jackson claiming he was held back, and the referee agrees with him.
yeah, I think you'll see it the same way as the referee saw it. Air New Zealand replay. Lewis through. Pass away to Jackson, tackled, well, about exactly the same time.
Doesn't strike it all that well, but he's going to strike it good enough.
Elias with a little scurry. And a dummy, a step. He ducks, gets clear. McGaw for the corner. He's got there. Touch judge says that's a try to David Manson. The Blues get their second. Lake Park a little stunned.
Well, see it on the Air New Zealand replay. This is what the sort of thing that I was expecting and hoping that Elias would pull out. This little stuttering run that he's got. He completely evaded the first line of defence. Got the pass away to McGaw there, about 15 metres in. Now, watch very closely. Yes, he gets the ball down before he takes over the corner flag. Now, there's Elias at his classical best on the Air New Zealand replay. The little stutter, the little run. I think the player that he evaded there was Gilmeister. The pass to McGaw was successful, and in he goes for the try. He's got this down to a fine art. This is something that only he does, this sort of running, that almost stopping, and then goes again. He's got obviously quick acceleration.
No worries about distance. Strikes it well enough, but it's wide. Lewis across the paddock. Infield for Lindner. Out for Khan. Can't handle it. Manson says the pass was forward anyway.
Lindner goes in the dummy half. Blindside, got it back. Gilmister looks for support. Got it on for Walters. Out for Jackson. Out for Belcher. Belcher for the line and scores! Swivel around and just got the hand down.
There's no doubting the skills of Belcher, and there's no doubting the pace that the man has. He is an electric runner, as you'll see again on the Air New Zealand replay. This was a classy bit of football, requiring a man of his extraordinary strength and agility. The pass came out to Lindner, to Gilmister rather, back there to Jackson, to Belcher, and Belcher with a big swivel to keep himself from doing a double movement was able to get himself over the line.
As Lewis from out wide puts it. Oh, it's gone through the post. What a kick from Lewis. That's his first ever State of Origin goal. And the crowd pay homage to the king. And he's not going to find touch. A bad mistake right on the halfway mark. Belcher is going to try and do something miraculous here. Can't do it. Takes the tackle from Stewart. Becco wants to get involved. So does Gilmister. Just a bit of pushing and shoving. Nothing in it. Martin Bella says, hey. Referee says, hey, Martin saying more than that.
I thought Martin Bella was going to flog the referee then. He turned around with a very angry look at his face. But the score at half-time couldn't be better from our point of view anyway. A 10-all draw at this stage, and we've seen some exciting but some football that's been played in a fairly haphazard fashion. Both sides have spread the ball about.
Important passage of play the first 5 and 10 minutes here from the break. Langer, little chip and chase for himself. Clyde read it beautifully. But Langer threw him to the ground. Now Queensland are roaring onto it.
And here comes Big Sam Becco charging into them. Got it back for Langer. Langer's linked up with Lindner. Lindner tried to get through two defenders. Couldn't quite get there. Just 10 metres away. Shearer got it away for Lewis. Lewis is pulled down 10 metres away. Here comes Gilmister, charging straight ahead. Can he get the ball down? He's over the line, but can't get the ball down.
I don't think he knew where he was.
Well, whether he did or not, he certainly couldn't ground the football. He's shown a little bit of temperament there and bashed the ball on the ground.
Now it's with Stewart. For Mackay, the little kick ahead, but it's straight into the waiting arms of Belcher. It's the last person you want to kick to, but he's not going to do much with this time, Belcher, as ET's got him.
Well done.
Grounded him over the line.
He's standing as one of the top prop forwards in Sydney at the moment.
Jackson over the halfway. Looking menacing. As Queensland start to get a roll on. Langer from dummy half. Found some room down the blind side. Almost got to the quarter line. A quick play the ball. Walters looking for support. Got it back. From pressure now for New South Wales as Khan puts the kick ahead. ET has to make the ball dead. Gee, there was some real pressure on the Blues then. Only 32 metres away from the New South Wales line. Langer for Belcher. The little kick ahead. McIndoe is chasing. ET has not picked it up cleanly. Coyne down. Coyne's knocked it on. Oh, that was so close.
Well, this is as scare-em as you can get. On the Air New Zealand replay, Coyne had the line beckoning.
As you can see, Maguire has left the field and Alexander is in the side.
Kevin Wallace is on for Peter Jackson, who's off the field. Sam Becco also being replaced. 16 Andrew G to take his slot.
On their last tackle. Little fumble wasn't in the dummy.
Hey!
Elias will tow this. Will he have the pace? Walters and Elias. Oh, you've got to give it to Kieran Walters. He wasn't going to let the opposite slip under his guard. It's 10-all here at Lang Park. Sargent. Good, strong run. And just palms one off. Stands after a third tries to put him down. One more tackle. Stewart. Little chip into some space. Will it sit up? Runs away from Belcher. He kicks it. Well, that was a bad break for New South Wales. Stewart. Well, now McIndoe might do something. McIndoe climbs away, does he? Oh, great cover defence. That's a front rower. Mark Sargent. Lewis Lewis, the dummy! They all took it. He's got support. McIndoe's in field. Will he get there? No. 10 metres out. The Blues are on the rack. Walters knocked down. Was he offside? Well, if he had to pick Gilmeister, I think Gilmeister was through under the post. Dummies the same way. Now back Gilmeister for Coyne. Good support from the back rowers. Lewis, very wide. Back in field. Jackson, his first touch, he nearly gets a try. Quickly to his feet. Kevin Walters charging onto it. Shearer, there looked to be a little shepherd in there. It'll come back for the knock-on. Shearer's arguing. Gilmeister's arguing.
He spat the dummy.
And Manson is very cool.
Have a look at this on the Air New Zealand replay.
Walters for Lewis. Along the ground, touched by New South Wales again. I thought the tackle count hasn't been signalled to restart as Belcher brings it back. This is the last tackle. I reckon he missed one.
Well, I reckon they're all heroes, New South Wales, at the moment.
Langer with some players outside, but got the ball back inside. Try! That'll be a try! Queensland are in the score. I'll pick up who the try scorer is in a minute.
It's Jackson, I think. Steve Jackson.
Arthur Beetson smiling. And it's Steve Jackson.
Well, watch this Air New Zealand replay. Little Langer runs wide, turns it back in, and this is what it's all about. He got the ball down.
Pushed it out to the right. So he can't have the extras, but Queensland have the lead in this State of Origin number 3. 14-10 over the Blues.
Well, 14-10, New South Wales were claiming they should have been granted a penalty.
I don't think there's any doubt in the wide world it was a penalty. Look at this, how long they took to get Magora over the sideline.
Maintained that Australian jersey. Kerrod Walters for Coyne. He was hammered by Sirinen. Kick through, and he's going to rule O'Connor offside after it ricocheted off Sirinen.
So Lewis with this penalty shot. Misses. It's just wide. Here's Alexander for Magora. Now for O'Connor. McIndoe takes him. Farah. Just 10 metres inside the Queensland half. Clyde down the touchline. Bradley Clyde. Belcher across in cover. Defence has got to him now, but Lyon pushed him over the line, over the touchline. But that was very near thing.
Bradley Clyde, Air New Zealand replay, did everything right. Again, Wally Lewis is there.
Lewis being harassed and lost the football. New South Wales pick it up. Eventually, a couple of players tried to. Now there's 40 seconds left and the Blues are on the corner. What can they do? Mackay caught by Langer. Desperation stuff for the Blues. They've got to do something really quick. Ricky Stewart sandwiched in the tackle. Lewis was in there. So was Kevin Walters. Come back for Alexander. Now for O'Connor. O'Connor for the corner and thrown it anywhere. Queensland come up with that football. That was the last throw of the dice for New South Wales. Andrew G was the player who dived on the loose ball. They'll take a couple of tackles and the siren will sound and the crowd will tell you when it's all over. There it is. Queensland have won the third State of Origin match of 1990. And this parochial Lang Park crowd let these players know that they've really enjoyed this game of football. And why wouldn't they? It has been a sensational game.
Thank you very much, Neil, to Winfield. It's first and foremost, I'd like to congratulate my players and Jack Gibson and the management for a tremendous series. It's certainly one that has brought a lot of pride back in that in the blue jersey. But we're very proud. Congratulations to Wally and his men tonight.